some rainfall as well. Our drought continues to get worse and worse, but we're holding on to cool temperatures this morning. We're at 60 degrees. The winds are calm across the area. It's a live look at downtown Corpus Christi out in the background there. Winds have been playing a big factor in our forecast over the last several weeks. I almost say almost the entire year. It's been pretty windy out there, and today is no exception. And because of that, the National Weather Service office here in Corpus Christi has issued a high rip current risk for the nearshore and offshore waters. Of course, the bays included, the beaches as well. So use caution if you're not an experienced swimmer. Don't need to be off and about. Small craft advisories will expire at 1, but those are in effect out near the Baffin Bay region, and also a coastal flood advisory. That's where you see right there off the island, that green color that you see. That's for 1 foot of beach inundation possible, water going up to the dunes, and that's going to last until 4 o'clock later on this afternoon. We're at 57 up the road in Ingleside. Our water temperature out at the Packeray Channel is registering 65 this morning, but 58 over in Orange Grove, 60 in Alice, 63 for our friends off into the Kingsville area. And as we look at the hour-by-hour forecast for today, this is showing some cloud coverage for us here. And again, I think we'll see some sunshine. A lot of these clouds will be mid and upper level clouds, but already at 69. That was the afternoon high yesterday at the noontime hour. We'll head into the lower 70s later on, about 1 to 5 o'clock, and we'll look for those east-southeasterly winds to stay with us. Pretty much sustained at around 20 miles an hour. So 72 here, 75 over in Robstown, and into the upper 60s to lower 70s right near the coastline as well. And you can see those afternoon winds picking up here about 4 o'clock. Everyone holding on to that east-southeasterly component. Those will relax later on tonight, going into Saturday morning, and then on into Saturday afternoon. You guessed it, another round of some wind there, south-southeasterly at around 15 to 20 miles an hour. So small craft caution is going to be advised. The UV index is going to be pretty high out there. Rip current risk is high. Bays slightly to occasionally choppy. If you're going to be offshore, those seas will be going to about 4 to 6 feet. Bob Hall Pier, high tide at 10:15 this morning, 10:32 out at the Port Aransas Jetty, 1:40 out at Nueces Bay, and 6:10 out at the Packeray Channel. Fishermen, please use caution out there with that high rip current risk. Today's pollen count very high. We have a lot of oak into the area. If you see any of that ashy stuff on the windshield or out on the car hood as well, that's what it is. A lot of oak in the air, so that's very high. High counts of grass, mold as well. Ragweed is on the low end this morning. Satellite and radar composite, you can barely see it, but there are some mid and high level clouds. They're very thin in nature across South Texas, but high pressure is generally in control. We have the high that's moved off to the east of us, so that's why we'll get that easterly flow coming off the backside of that high. There's that little disturbance off to the west of us near Baja California, near the south of the Four Corners area. And look at 20s, 30s up into the northeast, 30s and 40s behind it, over into the northwestern half of the United States. And there's that little disturbance right there. It's already broken off of the main upper level jet stream, so it's not strong, but it will make its way over to Texas as we head on into the weekend, bringing some showers up to the north. Only isolated here as we head on into the Easter holiday weekend. 75 on Saturday, 77 on Sunday. A little bit of shower activity on Monday, but we do start to warm up. Afternoon highs go back in the mid to upper 80s with a lot of wind next week. Paul.
Before you know it, we'll see triple-digit temperatures. I didn't say that. All right, I take it back.